Good morning everyone, welcome to Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina. It's taken me so much practice to learn how to say that, but I think I've got it right now. The sun is shining and we are going to spend the day exploring the Old Town mostly, but we're really happy to be here. We took a bus down from Belgrade and it was a long journey, but we're here now. Welcome to Sarajevo. In Sarajevo Old Town. It is a very historically important area of Sarajevo, as it's actually where the city was founded by a 15th century Ottoman ruler, so it is very old. And behind us are actually a whole load of markets which we are going to walk through because we're in desperate need of a bag and we haven't seen a bazaar in a very long time.
So we are very excited, and if you haven't been living under a rock, today is the first day of Ramadan.
So Ramadan Mubarak to all of our subscribers who celebrate. It's a very important day for you and we are celebrating with you. And actually that leads us to our next topic, because behind us is a very old mosque and a significantly, can't speak today, important, what is it called? Piece of architecture in the city. Yeah,
and speaking of mosques and Islam and that kind of culture, more than 50% of people here in Bosnia actually consider themselves Muslim, and that was taken in 2014, so that number has probably gone up or skyrocketed because obviously population's gone up in 2021. So yeah, this place, what we've seen so far is very peaceful. It's like a mini Ankara, a mini Turkey.
Yeah.
Turkey. Do you know what?
Speak.
I'm going to say this now. We have taken this about 15 times, this whole thing, because we keep saying things wrong, but this will be our last take, so I don't care.
Yeah.
It's like an Ankara Turkey, a lot smaller, very peaceful. There's mosques everywhere, there's coffee shops, there's places where you can do shisha, which we're definitely going to do because it's very cheap here and the sun's out, so I'm definitely in the mood for some shisha.
We were on a 10-hour bus, okay? This is why we're like this.
Yeah, so before we go exploring just yet, we're going to try some Bosnian coffee, I think it's called, and try to see if they also sell a bit of shisha. And we've got the strawberry flavour, and it's actually really nice. We do prefer smoking it outside though rather than inside, because when there's a lot of people inside it's a bit too...
Yeah, I did it in Turkey and I just threw up everywhere, which was nice.
But yeah, it's really nice. I definitely recommend coming here because it's cheap and the sun's obviously glaring right at us, so you can get a nice tan as well.
Yeah, it's really warm.
Yeah, it's directly opposite the mosque that you see when you walk into the Old Town, just around the corner. So if you want to come here, do you know what it was called again? I'm not quite sure.
Damask.
But if we got it wrong, if we have got it wrong, we'll leave it here, but I don't think we have.
Yeah.
So yeah, go give Dalmask a go. It's really nice.
And we'll be back to you after we finish and dash Turkish coffee. Not Turkish coffee, Bosnian coffee.
Bosnian coffee, that's gonna get used to it.
Sorry everyone.
So I did actually get it wrong. For a coffee, a bottled water and a shisha actually came to 14 marks. So very cheap.
Because 10 is about 4.30.
Yeah, so ridiculously cheap. It was really nice. The sun's out, so it was nice just to sit down for a bit, and we did deserve it after that long old bus ride. But
we're loving Bosnia so far.
We are. It's so peaceful and it smells really nice.
Yeah, we actually noticed that, but nowhere smells bad. We haven't experienced any stank.
No, any bad air quality, which is really good. But in today's video, I don't know if we probably have, we're going to be taking you guys around the market, showing you guys some of the mosques, heading directly into the Old Town, telling you some facts, because the history here is very important.
And we have a very significant piece of history to tell you. Let me tell you that.
Let me tell you that. We didn't actually know, and this is why we kind of want people to go out and travel to these countries, because I didn't know before coming here how historically important this country or this place in general actually is. So we just walked past some nice baklava.
We'll be back.
We will be back. So yeah, that's the kind of plan for today's video. And if we could squeeze in a haircut, we might squeeze in a haircut, because as you can see, I'm not looking like a Connor.
That might be the next video.
Yeah, that might be the next video, I'm not quite sure. So yeah, that's the plan for the video. But for now, enjoy some of the markets.
searching online yesterday for things to see and the history of Sarajevo, I came across this really important piece of information and history that not actually many people know about. So as many of you may know, the start of World War I was caused by the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria. Now I knew that it happened in the Austro-Hungarian Empire, but I didn't know exactly where. But it happened here in Sarajevo in this exact spot.
And there is the plaque to back up what Olivia's been saying. Look at that. There it is. Sorry if you can't really see it because of the sun, but there we are. On this bridge, they said it was the northern side or something?
The northern side. But I'm not happy about this piece of information, but I'm happy that I learned this piece of information.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm so enthusiastic.
And what's kind of funny about this bridge is we came across this bridge yesterday at like 5 a.m. and we walked across it. We thought, it's a bridge, but we didn't realise it's probably one of the most important bridges of European history.
It's called the Latin Bridge.
The Latin Bridge.
But right here is where all that history started.
Yeah, so this famous bridge is what caused, well, sparked really, World War One.
Yeah.
And we are about to stand over it. There we are. And look at the view we have. This is such a peaceful town, such a peaceful city. I really, really like it. Look what we found. Bosnian ducks.
And I said I can't quack at it because it scares it away.
Show them your quack.
Quack, quack.
That is got to be one of the worst quacks I have ever heard in my life. Look at them just chilling next to the...
He looked at you.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh. They're just chilling right next to the Franz Ferdinand Bridge. And this one's on his own. He's probably had an argument.
Yeah, probably in a row.
With the chief duck. Uh-oh. Oh well. Oh! It's annoying. I can watch these ducks all day, but sadly the benches facing the wrong way, so oh well. Correction, not one of the biggest cathedrals here. Look at the size of it.
We're
Absolutely
here
crazy.
at the Sacred Heart Cathedral.
And I learned that there was a bit of tension here because when this was built, it was found out that it's almost as big as one of the biggest mosques here. So people got a bit annoyed. They were like, well, why does it have to be that big? Why does it have to be that prominent? But it's still standing nevertheless. It's still here and it looks really, really cool. It's not as big as the biggest mosque, but it's almost there. And that's why it caused quite a bit of tension here.
Yeah, it was like they were trying to overshadow the mosque in the city.
Like we can do it better, yeah. But there we are. It looks amazing. I'm pretty sure there's right at the front on top is Jesus, and I'm not quite sure who's that statue of. Maybe like a past priest or pope or something. I'm not sure. But hopefully we're going to be allowed to record inside. You know, I love my cathedrals and love what they look like inside, so hopefully you can.
Is it Serbian Orthodox again?
I'm not quite sure. But yeah, hopefully we can record inside and show you guys what it's like. Okay, so sadly you wasn't actually allowed to record in there. Obviously we're going to respect that, but it was really nice nevertheless. Wasn't the most impressive, as we said, but it was really nice nevertheless. There he is.
We're just now trying to find a
Fortress.
ATM that doesn't charge you.
Yes,
And
yeah.
the fortress.
And the fortress. So we're looking for two things. But one of the nuns that was there was really nice. I came up on Google Translate and said, someone that I know have died recently, would it be okay if you say a prayer with me? And Olivia waited outside and she came in with me and held my hand and said a prayer in Bosnian with me. Obviously I didn't understand what she was saying, but yeah, it was really nice nevertheless. So big up to them. And it was a really nice church, but like I said, now we're trying to find an ATM and then we're going to make our way to the fortress. Let's hope it's not too bumpy. So on the way to the fortress, we came across the Museum of Crimes Against Humanity and the Genocide between 1992 and 1995, and we wasn't actually going to do it till tomorrow, but because it was quite sunny and we was going to walk uphill, we thought we'd just stop by and go there. And yeah.
It's so sad.
It's terrible.
We didn't record inside because, as we said about the Bum Cut Museum in Albania, it is very hard-hitting and very triggering for people.
And not only like you are allowed to record inside, I just don't want to.
No.
Because of the people watching. I don't know if you will get triggered by some of that stuff. I mean, it triggered us quite a bit because it was just so upsetting. And I think realizing that it happened in the 90s, so close to home, is crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. But obviously it's not the best place to visit because of what happened, but if you are here in Sarajevo, I definitely recommend going there.
We are going to include their Facebook or Instagram down below, because they actually have a campaign going on against the violence that's occurring in Ukraine, so it's definitely important to go and check that out.
Definitely, yeah. And like I said, I recommend coming here. The way that they've done it was really, really well done. The way they showcased everything, the stories that they told was crazy.
We are going to go into more detail tomorrow about the war and more information about the war, because we are going to do a tour which is more specific to that.
Yeah.
But that's why we're not mentioning it
too much now, but
a quick mention to that.
Yeah, and we spoke to one of the people working there, and he has got a master's in history, and he was very surprised that nothing like this really is spoken about now in England, which I think too as well. Like, I never even knew anything about the genocides and things that happened here.
No. You know it's bad, and we knew that there was landmines, and we knew the UN were involved.
Yeah.
But you really do not know to the extent of how bad it was
until you come here. Yeah, so definitely give this place a visit and kind of just educate yourself like we educated ourselves. There was so much I didn't know, but I know we're leaving on a depressing note, but we'll try and get back on a positive note and start heading to the fortress.
Tomorrow's or
the next video
is going to be more in detail about the war, so go and check that out after it's posted.
When it's out, yeah. And just a quick heads up, if you don't want to see it because of that exact reason, then don't.
Start the video.
Yeah. So to the fortress we go, guys.
So the White Fortress is closed, but we're going to keep heading up here anyway to the Yellow Bastion, which I think is a similar thing. Maybe, I don't know. But look at the hill.
I'm regretting this already.
We're trying to catch sunset, but knowing our luck, we're not even going to get sunset.
No, it is quite cloudy out here now, so probably not. We have made it to the top. It took a lot of uphill battle, a lot of struggle, but we've made it.
It was a long old walk, that's for sure.
So, there we are. Hopefully you guys can enjoy the view with us right now.
Yeah. Happy iftar, everybody. We really wished we'd have fasted all day so we could have celebrated with you all properly. We did break the fast at like a half an hour fast with a bit of drink, but we're going to try and do it at one point.
We will
so
try.
We can celebrate iftar with everyone. But it's such a great atmosphere up here, and the cannon, it scared us.
It did.
I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to be as
But it took
loud.
ages.
I know, we waited for
We was waiting there for ages, but it was so cool. The kids were at the front, everyone was waiting for it to happen, and as soon as it exploded, everyone's eating.
And everyone's happy again.
Everyone's happy again. So I think this is a good little time to end the video here.
Yes, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope it really gave you an insight into Sarajevo and what a great time to be here.
What a great time. So please like, subscribe, turn plus notifications on, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.